Have you ever felt spiritually empty? Like nothing in your life is moving anymore? Let me tell you a story. Long ago, there was a man named Ezekiel. He was a prophet, someone chosen by God to speak to the people. At this time, the nation of Israel was broken. The people had lost their land, their hope, and their sense of purpose. Spiritually, they felt empty, like nothing good could ever come again. One day, God gives Ezekiel a vision. In this vision, Ezekiel finds himself standing in a vast valley. As far as he can see, the ground is covered with bones. Not just a few bones, dry bones, bleached by the sun, old, lifeless. There's no movement, no breath, no sign that life was ever there. It's quiet, heavy, hopeless. Then God asks Ezekiel a question. "Son of man, can these bones live?" Ezekiel looks around. From a human point of view, the answer is obvious. Bones don't come back to life, especially dry ones. But Ezekiel doesn't rely on what he sees. He answers, "Lord God, only you know." God then tells Ezekiel to do something unexpected. He says, "Speak to the bones." So Ezekiel speaks. He tells the bones to hear the word of the Lord. And suddenly, there's a sound, a rattling. The bones begin to move. They come together, bone to bone. Tendons appear. Flesh grows. Skin covers them. Soon, the valley is filled with bodies. But they're still not alive. Then God tells Ezekiel to speak again, this time calling for the breath of life. Ezekiel speaks, and breath enters the bodies. They begin to breathe. They stand up on their feet. What was once a valley of dry bones is now a vast, living army. Then God explains the meaning. The bones represent people who had lost hope, people saying, "Our future is gone." But God says, "I will bring you back to life. I will put my spirit in you, and you will live." This story isn't just about them. It's about us. There are moments when we feel like dry bones, tired, discouraged, empty, or stuck in situations that seem beyond repair. Dreams feel buried. Faith feels weak. But this story reminds us that God brings life where there seems to be none. What looks impossible to us is not impossible to Him. God doesn't just restore what's broken, He breathes new life into it. If you're feeling dry today, don't give up. God still speaks life.